to another episode of Knuckle Up on Talking Fight featuring Mike Orr at 4. Here is himself, Mike Orr at 4, live in person.
Sorry, I gotta turn my phone down.
What the heck?
Sorry. You caught me off guard with that wonderful intro. Sorry, man. Knuckle Up fans, welcome to another wonderful episode of Knuckle Up at 4 with Mike Orr. Yes, Grant, thank you for that wonderful intro. Always catching me off guard with those funny little bits there. So, yes, I have a doozy for you today. Yeah, I guess you have no idea who I'm talking about because, you never do. Take a guess. What do you think his first name is?
Jose.
Close. Mark.
I knew it was 4 letters.
Yeah, it's okay. But the last name works with the first name you said, though. Castro.
Really?
So we're talking about Mark Castro. Yes. Let me tell you, Matchroom's new golden boy. They just signed him. So Matchroom just signed this kid. Let me tell you a bit about him. He's one of the hottest talents in America right now. He was ready to explode on the pro circuit and signed a deal with Matchroom back in February of 2020. Castro has won 17 national titles, 2 world titles, leaving the amateur scene with an amazing record of 177-7. He was set to make his debut in Tulsa, Oklahoma in August of 2020, but tested positive for COVID-19, so that was pushed back. The best part is he still got to fight this last year. He ended up getting called up to step in on the Canelo Callum card and ended up with his pro debut against Luis Javier Valdez and won that with a wonderful knockout. Like, impressive, very impressive knockout. Now the kid is pro 2-0, 2 knockouts. Check out these 2 fights, guys. Go check him out. You're going to love watching this kid, man. He has a style of boxing that is, very difficult to defend. He's great at, closing those gaps. He's really relentless on that body. He's one of these guys that just time and time again will go to the body. And I can't explain and I can't stress how much, that is very important in boxing, man. Beating that body, when you beat that body, man, it causes these guys to drop their hands, which opens up those heads for those brilliant knockouts, man. And this is what we love to see. And this kid has definitely got it. Eddie Hearn, he like I said before, man, this guy's he's building that stable, Graham. You know what I mean? We've talked about this many times, about many of these prospects that we profile on here, and he's doing it again. And this kid, we're going to see a lot of him. His last fight, I believe, was February 27th or 21st. No, the 27th. So yeah, he's only fought a few weeks ago, and he came out with a nice win there. Check these fights out, man. This guy is, he's one of these fighters that's young, hungry. He's really turned. He shows that he's a veteran in a game that he's new in, and that's only because he's been so well. He's done so well with his amateur career and his coaching, and the team now that's behind him is going to push this kid to superstardom. This is what we're going to see from this kid, man. To have 177-7 friggin' record, amateur record, and you're only 21 years old. This kid has a lot of ring experience. 17 national titles and 2 world titles. That's incredible as an amateur. And now he's turning that into his pro career. He's only been on the scene, signed in August of 2020. We're now only in March of 2021. He's had 2 fights now, coming off of COVID, and he's, 2 wins, 2 knockouts. This is a kid I want to see. I want to see more of him. I know Eddie Hearn's going to do this kid wonders. I know they're going to push him. Guys, watch out for this kid, Mark Castro. Go and watch the last 2 fights that he's had. He's very impressive. He's just all over his guys. He's got this, great ability to duck and dodge shots. His defense is on point. His offense is on point. And, he's watch one of his fights. The fight against, I believe it was Morga, which was his last fight on February 27th. This kid's got knockout power in his one hand. In the first round, he comes out after the bell and he just gives this guy one shot to the face and drops him. but the guy did get up and recover. So we know that he has this knockout power in his hands. So we're going to see lots of knockouts from this kid, man. It's just, who's going to stand in front of him? He's got a lot behind him now. We're going to see a lot. Guys, trust me, you're going to want to get behind this kid. You heard it here. Mike Orr at 4, knuckle up. Mark Castro, view it, like it, share it. Go back, watch those 2 fights. Believe me, tomorrow is hump day. We're going to have another doozy for you. Another wonderful kid coming up in the game. Another young, another hungry individual. This is what we're going to bring you, man. Wait till hump day. Jab that like, click subscribe, knock out those comments, man. If there's a fighter you want me to profile, I'm ready to do it. Put me in touch with these kids, man. This is what we want to do, man. We want to make the world know about these young kids that are the up and coming and the future of this game. And believe me, this kid, Mark Castro, is one of those guys. He's a name we're going to see around for years. He's a name you're going to see with belts around his waist in the future. Mark my words. You heard it here. Knuckle up. Mike Orr at 4. Graham, see you tomorrow for hump day, man.
Thanks very much. We will see you tomorrow.
Of course.
I can't believe you said "mark my words" after speaking about Mark.
I knew you cut that. I knew you cut that.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, you can mark my words.
Speak to the beard.
That's it, yo. The beard is spoken. Everybody listen.